Hi, it's Hilton here, and today I'm discussing an interview I did with John Broadbent, and we covered some key areas. Now, one of these areas, it's a short little piece, was on leadership. If you're interested in men and leadership, and you're interested in another way of doing leadership, check out this video.
And I realised that the book is really about how do we live an authentic life if we don't know who we are.
Wow.
Because the definition I found of authentic comes from two Greek words, auto, which means self, and hentos, which means being.
Right.
So authenticity, or to be authentic, means being oneself. But if I don't know who I am, if I don't know about my beliefs and my values and all the acculturation and all the puppet
All the
strings
lenses,
that are being pulled, all the lenses that I have,
the way I perceive the world is maybe not how the world is.
how can I be living an authentic life?
Yeah.
And I see that reflected a lot in leadership or lack of leadership, where people think that leadership is simply telling people what to do.
That's
And
right. I see
leadership.
it in managers. I used to train managers in managing, and you know they have a militaristic attitude to
Yes.
leadership,
Yes.
which is command and control.
Yes.
And they don't really know. I mean, that's just a lens. They don't know that you can be any other way because people don't show you another way.
No.
It's not generally done.
And thankfully it's changing.
Yeah, thankfully.
We've got people like Simon Sinek, who's on the world stage, start with Why Leaders Eat Last, The Infinite Game. He's now given up on the current generation of leadership on the planet,
Right.
and he's now teaching the next generation, saying, I've given up on those guys. Wall Street, basically, the greed is good,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, greed is good,
and the
yeah.
current version of capitalism, he's given up on that. So he's now out there on the world stage, travelling the world, teaching the next generation to actually understand that it's the humanistic level of leadership needs to surface or resurface.
Yeah. And that's driven out of authenticity.
It is.
You know, for sure. I know that when people are kind of together, they don't need the command and control thing because that's like so much ego. I have to be in charge. I have to be in control. Because really, you know, that's my role, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I think it goes a lot back to the military thing. So when that goes out the window, it's a much more participative thing. I can get my ego out and say, and how could we do better? How can I bring up the people in the organisation? How can I, you know, support them to be the best that they can be and enjoy maybe even a shit job? Because often I mightn't even be enjoying the job I'm doing.
And sadly,
how could we make it? How could we make it actually more satisfying? What else could we do? You know.
I met a guy called John Mattone about 2.5 years ago.
We'll come back to this, John, anyway. But no, go on.
John Mattone about 2.5. He was Steve Jobs' coach.
Oh, I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, and this guy told some amazing stories. He's now world leading. He made a definition for leadership, or shared a definition for leadership for me that I'd love to share with your viewers, because it encapsulates it for me that a leader, there's three positions of leadership: behind to encourage, beside to support, and in front to protect.
Wow.
And for me, that nailed it, because I went,
that's quite a different paradigm.
What a beautiful philosophy.
Yeah.
That as a leader, we're there to, encourage people, we're there to support them when they need support, and we're there to protect them when all hell breaks loose. And if I look back in my life, probably the 2 or 3 leaders, or people I would call leaders that I've had in my life that have mentored or, I've put up there as someone I want to model, they've all assumed those 3 positions.
Excellent.
So that for me, that was a beautiful, succinct way of describing modern leadership.
Nice. I hope you enjoyed that last video, and we want to do more of them. We want to make more of a positive difference. If you're interested in what we do, please subscribe. Little subscribe button below the video here, and together we can make a positive difference.